Guys, welcome back again sa aking Birdtronics TV. And in today's video, ang i-discuss natin ay isa na namang passive element. Natapos na tayo dun sa dalawang passive elements na resistor and capacitor. And in today's video, magpo-focus tayo sa tinatawag nating inductor. By the way, nung dinidiscuss ko yung resistor and capacitor, may mga naiwan tayong mga formulas doon na gagamitin natin pagkatapos ng discussion natin or introduction natin sa inductor para mas maintindihan pa natin yung mga characteristics nila pag pinag-compare natin sila based doon sa mga formulas na yon. And makikita nyo guys, no, kung ano yung kanilang pinagkaiba-iba talaga. Okay? Simulan natin guys sa definition ng inductor base sa physical parameters. Ang inductor ay isang piece of conducting wire na bumubuo tayo ng loops or coil. Then based sa nakikita nyong structure, ang inductance L in henries ay equal and directly proportional to the squared number of turns, permeability, and area of the coil, but inversely proportional to the length of the coil. So guys, ano kaya ang inductance? Ang inductance is a behavior of a coil of wire in resisting any change in electric current through the coil. Back to physics, in 1920, a physicist, Hans Christian Ørsted, learned that the current-carrying conductor will have a magnetic field buildup, and the direction, guys, is perpendicular to the direction of the current. So, pwede rin natin gamitin ang right-hand rule to represent the magnetic field and current directions. To reinforce the magnetic field, we can have a coil so that the unit magnetic field, guys, will combine and we will have an accumulation. Now, yung magnetic lines of force is concentrated in the middle kung saan pinakamataas yung magnetic field natin of the coil and weaker on the outside. Guys, kaya ko pang mapalakas ang magnetic field kung lalagyan ko ng ferromagnetic material ang gitna ng coil, katulad ng ferrite core or iron core. And for the inductor, we store the energy in the magnetic field. And guys, it was Joseph Henry, an American scientist, ang nakadiscover ng electromagnetic phenomenon of self-inductance. At bilang parangal sa kanya, ang SI unit of inductance ay isinunod sa kanyang pangalan in Henry. So guys, i-discuss natin ang self-inductance kasi magandang concept ito para sa isang inductor. And ito ay defined as the phenomenon in which a change in electric current in a circuit produces an electromotive force in the same circuit.
Ano raw?
Okay guys, huwag kayo mabigla, no? Mahirap talagang intindihin ng inductor at mahiwaga talaga itong passive device na ito. At para maintindihan natin ang self-inductance ay gagamitin natin ang tinatawag na Lenz's law. Okay guys, self-inductance and Lenz's law. Remember a current-carrying conductor and it will induce a magnetic field using a right-hand rule para ma-determine natin ang kanilang direction. Ngayon, ang sabi ni Lenz's law that magnetic field will produce an opposite direction of current from the primary current that we have and also eventually will produce a magnetic field opposite to the primary magnetic field that we have. So guys, in return, no, because of the opposite direction ng both current and magnetic field, the net magnetic field na mabubuo natin will be equal to 0. And that is if we have a constant current or magnetic field. Pero guys, according dun sa self-inductance ni Joseph Henry and ni Emil Lenz or yung Lenz's law, that if we have a continuous change in flux or continuous change in current with respect to time, we will have a voltage induced given the two formulas. Okay guys, ang ibig sabihin ng negative sign dyan ay nag-i-induce tayo ng voltage with opposite polarity sa direction ng ating inducing current and magnetic field. Yan yung tinatawag natin na back EMF or back electromotive force. Okay guys, yan naman ang mga formula na importante sa inductor kung kayo nag-aaral ng electric circuits. Una dyan yung tinatawag nating inductive reactance or AC resistance na directly proportional sa frequency.
Sumunod ay ang induced voltage sa inductor which is proportional to the rate of change of current per unit time. Sumunod naman ay ang accumulation ng current from time 0 to time 1 if we have a voltage applied on our inductor plus its initial current value. So guys, babalikan pa natin yan pag tayo nagkakaroon na ng comparison sa 3 elementary passive elements which is the resistor, capacitor, and inductor. Ngayon naman guys ay pumunta tayo sa applications ng inductor. Okay guys, una dyan yung pagiging energy storage na nagagamit natin sa smooth energy transfer. For example, doon sa switch mode power supply application. Next is yung tinatawag nating inductor for EMI choke. Ito ay para ma-reduce natin yung tinatawag na radiated and conducted electromagnetic interference. Siya rin ay nagagamit sa isang electronic filter to reduce the ripple from the transients or designing your circuit to accept or block some frequencies or bandwidth. Next naman ay ang application para sa tuned circuits. Kadalasan natin ito makikita sa mga AM/FM receiver or RF applications. Next na application ay para naman sa motor through what we call principle of induction and rotational magnetic field. Next is the electromechanical switch kung saan ito ay nakikita natin sa mga relays and solenoids. Next guys is the application of inductor sa power factor correction kung saan nire-reduce natin yung effect ng ating reactive power dissipation. Okay guys, ang susunod ay ang transformer applications kung saan nagkakaroon tayo ng energy conversions, again through induction principle pa rin. And ang transformer ay nagbibigay sa atin ng galvanic isolations para sa mga applications na kailangan natin ng isolations from primary to secondary. Okay guys, marami pang applications ang inductor pero yan yung mga pinaka-basic at nakikita natin almost every day. Okay guys, kung hindi pa kayo familiar sa different types of inductor, ay yan ang kanyang mga itsura and it depends yung kanyang design sa applications na intended katulad ng mga na-discuss natin kanina. Okay guys, hanggang dito na lang muli and I hope may natutunan kayo sa isang episode ng Bertronics TV about sa inductor. Bye bye!